It's Mark Watson from MTC Media taking a look at Amir Khan and Kell Brook, the fight that is happening years upon years later. But I think it's good for both fighters. And I know this might be an unpopular take, but sometimes when it takes so long for these fights to happen, it allows these guys to get one more payday. And I like the fact that Amir Khan and Kell Brook, guys who have had very good careers, no matter what you think of them, are getting one last payday. What I do, and you'll see why I said this a little bit later, how this has a little bit of feel of Hector Macho Camacho against Sugar Ray Leonard, but we'll get back to that. So Amir Khan is one of the biggest names in boxing. Let's not get it twisted. I just don't think that he's known for his wins. It's almost like a Buffalo Bills type of thing, you know. Probably he's known for three fights where he was pretty much blown away. Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, and Danny Garcia, none of those three fights made it past the sixth round. None of them. He was blown away in all three of those fights. So it kind of gives you that Buffalo Bills type of feel to it. Kell Brook on the other side, again, he's had some big fights too. He lost to Crawford by a fourth round TKO. Errol Spence, he didn't fight bad against Spence. That was a 11th round KO, and Gennady Golovkin, that was a 5th round TKO. That's where he got a lot of the damage to his eye. He does have one really, really good win, and that was the majority decision win over Sean Porter. For this fight, this is where I'll go back to Camacho Leonard. If you guys remember that fight, it was kind of like two big names finally fighting near the end of their career and this and that. And it was nice to see the two names come up and fight each other, especially for someone of my age who watched both of those fighters fight in their primes. And Camacho ended Sugar Ray's career. I mean, he ended it by saying you should not be in the ring, knocking him out in the 5th round. He had knocked him twice in that round. The second one was just, I mean, it was a devastating punch. Leonard was out. He was stumbling all over the place. Camacho beats him in the 5th round. This fight, I think, goes on a similar path. Don't know it's the 5th round, but I think that Kell Brook will be playing the Sugar Ray Leonard role, and Amir Khan will be playing the Hector Macho Camacho role, because Khan has always been a skilled fighter. Fast. Now, we know he's not going to be as fast as he used to be, but he was always a skilled fighter. And I always look at when we have these matchups of two guys past their prime, generally it favors the more skilled fighter. And Khan's the more skilled fighter at this point in both of their careers. Hey, I like Khan to win this by KO or TKO. This is Marcus Washington from